word. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks so pretty like a devil. It's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got it is blue.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Gita. I am a third semester student from the English Education Study Program at Nahdlatul Ulama University of West Kalimantan. In this video, I am going to explain morphology. This video is intended to fulfill my final exam requirement. So without further ado, let's get started. So, the first I will explain is morphology. Is the architecture of words. Morphology is a core subfield of linguistics that investigates the internal structure of words. It looks at how components of meanings are combined to create the vocabulary we use every day. If syntax is the grammar of sentence, morphology is the grammar of words. The concepts of the morpheme. The most fundamental unit in morphology is the morpheme. It is defined as the smallest meaningful unit in a language, unlike a word, which can stand alone. A morpheme is the absolute atom of language. If you break it down further, it loses its meanings. Free morphemes. These are units that can function independently as words. For example, the word sleep or water cannot be broken down into smaller meaningful, yet they convey a full concept on their own. Bound morpheme. These are units that must be attached to another morpheme to have meaning. Examples include prefix, like a pre, or suffix like li. They are the glue that modifies the core meaning of a word. And then the components, roots, and affix. To understand how complex word is built, we categorize its part based on their function. The root, this is the primary lexical unit of a word. It carries the most significant aspect of semantic content and cannot be reduced into smaller constituents. In the word unfriendly, the root is friend, the base. This is any from to which an affix is added, while a root always a base is not always a root. For example, in friendliness, friendly acts as the base of suffix ness, even though friend is the ultimate root. Affix. These are bound morphemes, classified by where they attach to the base. Prefix come before unhappy, suffix come after happily, and infix are inserted to the middle, common in language like a Tagalog or occasionally in English. Slang like a upso, bloody, or lutelli. And then deprivation and inflectional morphology. Linguistics divide the way we create words into two distinct processes. Deprivation morphology. This process creates entirely new words, often changing the grammatical category part of speech. For example, adding to verb teach, derive the noun teacher. This process significantly changes the meaning or the way the inflect word functions in a sentence. Inflectional morphology. This process does not create new words or change the part of speech. Instead, it provides grammatical information about the words in English. We use inflection to show how number dogs versus dogs but remain nouns. Tense, walk versus walk but remain verbs. Comparison. Fast versus faster but remain adjective. Morphological process. Language use several strategies to expand their vocabulary beyond just adding prefix and suffix. Compounding. This involves joining two free morphemes together to create a single word with a new meaning, such as keyboard or sunflower. Reduplication. The doubling of a morpheme or a part of it, while rare in formal English, except for a word like bye-bye, it's a major grammatical feature in many Austronesian language to indicate plurality or intensity. Blending, taking the beginning of one word and the end of another to from a heritage as motel, motor and hotel, or biopic, biography and picture. Conversion, zero deprivation, changing the word class without changing the form. For example, using the noun email as a verb, I will email you. 5. Morpheme, morph, and allomorph. While a morpheme is an abstract concept, a morph is the actual realization of the morpheme in speech. When a single morpheme has different sounds depending on the context, those variations are called allomorph. A classic example is the English identified article. It is one morpheme representing one, but it has two allomorphs. A used before consonant sounds like a car, and an used before a vowel sounds like an apple. Another example is the plural suffix s, which can sound like s in cats, the and in dogs, or is in bushes. Despite the different sounds, they all represent the same plural morpheme. So that's all my explanation about morphology. Thank you for watching, and then see you.